There is a video somewhere in space and time of a black lady dressed as a deranged Easter bunny. Hello and welcome back to Stash It. You seem a little skewered. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That in the corner right there is my shoe rack. Ignore it. Anyway, welcome back to StacheNals 77777. I don't know how many sevens that was. That's my new catchphrase because I never count the sevens, but you know it's 4. Welcome back. Hey, shout out to y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're here and you're new, you are what is now known as a StacheNals. Obviously, you don't know what a StacheNal is. A StacheNal is a citizen or national of Stacheos Nation. I am Stacheos. Welcome. I went to college. Believe it or not, I promise you, I'm not dumb. I did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I was a student marshal. I had pretty good grades. And on top of that, I went to school in COVID, so don't come for me. Okay? This was freshman year. I think this was my first college party, and this was in COVID. So we were trying our best with the little we had. Okay? It was Halloween. So if you have seen a Christmas movie, you know what I'm about to talk about. I was dressed as a deranged Easter bunny.
Isn't that cute? That is the most precious thing I've ever seen in my life.
You look like a deranged Easter bunny.
Here's the picture. If you've seen the movie, you understand that reference. You know what? Real quick before I get deeper into the story, I gotta say this. I'm Christian, obviously. Love Jesus. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I will say that upon the convictions I've received and with walking with the Holy Spirit and things that I've learned, I don't celebrate Halloween no more. I am still a cosplayer. I still wear costumes. Y'all see that in my videos, but you got to do it with his guidance. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is not, what's the word I'm looking for? Harmless. These are the costumes I wore from my freshman year to my senior year. I put it on when I wanted to. I put it on. You know what I'm saying? I get invited to this party. I was a little bit of a big girl on campus, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to get into a senior party as a freshman. So I get invited. I bring all of my squad. I am not friends with most of those people anymore. Honestly, just one person. Shout out you, Excel. Shout out you. All those other people were terrible people. And it was at this party that I learned about the very American concept of pre-gaming. Which, if you're not American, pre-gaming is basically getting drunk to go get drunk. Hey, like I said, go bananas. It's your liver. It's not mine. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I go inside. My friends are all behind me. We're chilling. We're vibing. I'm happy. I say hi to the host. And I look in the corner and it's what can only be described as a vat full of a mystery liquid. It's a lot of colors at once. Maybe it was the strobe light. I don't know what it was. But it was like a vat of a mystery liquid that I later came to learn to find out that is called jungle juice. If you are a freshman in college, avoid jungle juice. Trust and believe me. You know why? There is a video somewhere in space and time of a black lady dressed as a deranged Easter bunny rolling around on the grass in her college screaming, "Did I lose my ears? Did I lose my ears? Where are my ears? I can't find them." And somebody in the background is like, "They're on your head! They're on your head!" It's not me. It's not me. She looks like me, sounds like me. Shoot, we're the same height. She even responds to the same name. But I promise you, that video was not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. But yeah, I asked around and I was told that she had a little bit too much jungle juice. You know what I'm saying? So kids, avoid jungle juice. So another thing y'all don't know about me, I grew up working in my aunt's bar, and my family, I think we genetically have this thing that makes it harder for us to get easily inebriated. So you gotta drink a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So there's also that. I'm saying a lot. I know they say when you say that it means you're lying. I'm not lying. I promise. When have I ever lied to you? Be honest. See, this party, you know, looking at everybody's costumes, getting to know people. Drunk people are so funny. I had 3 people come up to me and tell me they loved me, people I never talked to. It was funny. Then eventually I started sipping on this mystery liquid that is also called jungle juice or jamba juice in other places, you know what I'm saying? And then there was this other thing. It was this thing called cinnamon tequila. Don't know what the heck brand it was, but because of that tequila, I don't quite remember this night. It comes back to me in flashes. It's 5 years later. And sometimes Snapchat will give me a snap memory, and I'll be like, oh, that happened. I don't remember. And if I get hit with a very specific kind of cinnamon, I flash back, and I hate it so much. Eventually, all the drunk people say they want to play a game. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not necessarily beer pong, but I guess it's a variation of beer pong where we all like are around the table and we all have red Solo cups. You know what I'm saying? You put the cup on the table with whatever drink you have in it, and they top up everybody's drink to a specific point. And then while you're standing around the table, it's like they do something, they ask a question, and then it's two people contending, and then we're on different teams. And then it's like when the person, when somebody answers, and it's a race for everybody to drink their cup, and then the last person has the ball. And when you drink it and you put the cup down, you put the ball in it, whoever does it first wins. I don't freaking remember. Like I said, I don't remember this night. I don't. So a lot of people are like, come join us. I'm like, shoot, okay. So I get in the thing, and I'm the one who's responsible for like doing the last sip and the ball in the cup. So it's a lot of stakes. It's a lot riding on my shoulders, right? I'm not trying to disappoint my team. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of pressure. Because don't lose. Have you ever disappointed a drunk person before? Don't do it. I'm chilling. I look to my left, and it's another black girl. She's like the third of four. And there's 15 different stories that happen in this night, but I tell all of them at different times as they come back to me, right? So I meet this girl, and she seems to be from a different school, like one of our sister schools. So we're chopping it up. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you, girl. She's dressed as a whatever, because I don't know. And then to my right is this dude who was in the same class with me. And I kid you not, that one night where they were all drunk out of their minds and I was tipsy was the only time that I spoke to him in the 4 years of college. And like I said, all of us knew each other. So all of us were in the same classes. So these are people you see every day. Imagine that. So, where we do a first round and I win it first. We do a second round and I win it first. And I'm winning and winning and winning and winning because I'm a superstar like that. And we're getting to lightning round, right? And so so I turn my head and I'm talking to the dude to my right, the guy who's in the same classes. And we're chilling. We're talking about like, have you done the assignment yet, bro? Nah. Like, she's tripping. He's like, you're crazy. It's due on Tuesday. I know. And it's like a 10-page paper and it's Saturday and it's due on Tuesday and we both haven't started. I was lying through my teeth. I was done with that assignment. At that moment, I'm trying to keep my eye on the thing because it's going round, and when it comes to me, it's my job to drink and put it in the cup, and I win. If I don't do it and the other person does it, we lose, and I'm not trying to disappoint my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a team player. And then from the corner of my eye, I saw the most bewildering, bewildered. I can't speak. Don't come for me. I'm multilingual. I speak 4 languages. It was the most shocking thing I'd ever seen in my 18-year-old, 19-year-old brain. I don't remember if I was 18 or 19. From the corner of my eye, or at least with my head slightly turned in my peripheral vision, I see this girl, a fellow black girl. We're at a party full of white people. It's just me and you and 2 other black girls, right? Let me show you. Let me get the cups. Let me show you. So this is my cup on the table, right? And my head is turned. And then from the corner of my eye, I see her go. So she drops something in my cup, and I hear the sound, and I was like, and the thing that fries me about it is how she did it so slickly that nobody was looking at her, nobody saw her. You know what I'm saying? And I was so shocked and so frozen because we've heard stories about these kinds of things, and these things. I mean, I'm still in shock. You always expect this kind of thing to happen to somebody else, but one thing we don't realize is that we are all someone else to someone else. You know what I'm saying? But even that aside, I'm in shock because everywhere else I've been, I'm constantly on guard, constantly keeping my hand on my drink, doing whatever I need to do. Some girls even sell things that you can put on your drink, and it's unfortunate. We shouldn't have to live in a world like that, but unfortunately, we do. And we have to take these extra precautions to protect ourselves as women and men too, because this happens to men too. So I'm so bewildered because I'm like, this is the one and only time that I felt I could let my guard down. This is at a party of people I actually know. Never let your guard down, by the way. And I'm next to a fellow black girl, right? So I'm chilling. I can relax. It's my people. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Remember that. I immediately spring into action. When I turn it, so when she does that, right? When she puts the whatchamacallit in my cup, because she's talking. I'm like, okay, I gotta be slick. And to this day, it surprises me. But the thing is, I thank God for those reflexes because I prayed and I said, Jesus, please give me the ability to spring into action in times of danger. I don't ever want to freeze. I don't ever want to freeze. And I see that. So I'm standing there like, okay, game plan. The moment that she turns to laugh with the girl next to her, I just go, and I bend over. And I hit her with the switcheroo. I'm a theater kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a theater kid. I've been on stage since I was like 2. And so if you're in theater, you know about this thing called a fake sip. Anybody can do it. You don't need to be an actor to do it. So I'm like, and I pick up my cup, which is her cup, but it's not my cup, which used to be her cup, but it's not my cup. And I just fake sip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm drinking I don't know what the heck was in that cup. But yeah, I switched our cups. And I was a little shaken. I think it was Denzel Washington who said that, when you go to a party, when the demons are about to come out, you dip. I don't know what it is that he said. I'm just paraphrasing it. Something along those lines is like, you gotta know when to dip. And it just hit that moment where I felt it in the air. I gotta dip. And funny enough, the cops were about to pull up. I go find my friends who all scattered around drunk. There's a whole different story in this. It's a different story for a different day. I mean, I grabbed the cup that is now my cup. That was her cup. That's now my cup. And then as I'm walking away, I see her grab the cup that used to be my cup, but it's now her cup. I see her take a gulp. And I'm just like, I go find my friends. I rally all of us together. You know what I'm saying? And as we're heading out, on the couch, I see, oh my gosh, help. Like, and they're fanning her. People all around her. She laid out on the couch. And I'm like, Jokes aside, this is a horrible thing. As I was saying before, nobody should ever have to go through this kind of thing. And I truly hope and wish that nobody has to go through it. It really sucks, obviously. And if this is something that's happened to you, I'm truly sorry. It is not your fault. I don't want you to blame yourself ever. I want you to keep working hard, keep pushing, keep going hard at whatever it is that you're doing, keep staying, keep just aiming higher and higher. That is the biggest get back that you can get at the person who did what they did to you. Trust and believe me. Lead them to God. Forgive them, not for them. Screw them. For you. Because unforgiveness is like a cancer. It literally kills you. Forgive them. Move on with your life. And the Bible says, Psalm 91, only with your eyes will you look and see the reward of the wicked. Come back. Come back. You ain't getting away from this. Bible study time. King James Version. We're going to be reading Psalm 91, verse 7 and 8. And I read, excuse me. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. What God's telling us here is that the storms will come. You know what I'm saying? They'll fight you, but they're not going to be able to come near you. You heard what I said? You could be right here in the middle, and 1,000 here, and 10,000 here, but you still don't be standing. Which brings you to another Bible verse that says, stand fast, therefore, on the liberty that Christ has made you free. Y'all know I talk about that a lot because you are free in Jesus Christ. If you stand on it, stand on the freedom. Nobody and no thing can bind you. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? If you made it to this point in this video, I just want to say, I love you. You are so very loved. I am so very love you. I love you so much. Jesus loves you. Thank you for being here. I hope this video taught somebody something. I hope it made you laugh a little bit. This is not a laughing matter. But like I said, I'm Ghanaian, and it's in our nature to joke about anything and everything. Everything. So my apologies. I don't intend to offend anybody. I'm not trying to make this thing a lighthearted thing. I just want to shed light on this. This is a serious thing, and it can happen at any time, to anyone, by anybody. Stay prayed up. Keep your guard up. I would tell you to avoid those parties, but I know I can't tell you to avoid that. Sometimes you got to experience certain things. Just please be careful. Never be by yourself. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman, but even more so if you're a woman and you're a black woman. Please never be by yourself. Okay? If I was talking too fast, I don't care. Slow it down. Slow it down and listen to what I said, man. I talk fast. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, sub. You know what I'm saying? Comment. I want to hear from y'all. Y'all are stressing me out because y'all will like and y'all will do everything, but y'all won't comment. I want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. I thought we were friends. I'm not begging. I'm not begging. I'm just politely asking, which is different from begging. I'll see you later, twin. Stay safe and careful. Oh, how did it end? We dipped at the party. There's so much more stories from this one night. And I'll tell y'all more of those later. But this has been another episode of this insanity that we got going on. I love y'all, my little community. Keep rocking with me. We're gonna go so far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll catch you later, okay? Bye. Bye.